Okay, today is Tuesday, September 27th. I am Christina Dillabo, Director of Communications for the Desert Southwest Conference. You're joining us on Tuesday Talks, a weekly online conversation with church communicators, where we share what's coming down the pike and ask questions, hopefully get some answers or at least some ideas on where to go next. So without any further ado, I'll go ahead and get us started on the topics for this week. Number one, I've talked about it for the past couple weeks, Hispanic Heritage Month. We do finally have some new resources, so I'm going to share my screen. Chrome. So first, I wanted to share, this is the Hispanic Latino Ministry committee page on the Desert Southwest Conference. It's dscumc.org/committee/Hispanic-Latino-ministry. I do have this linked on the conference calendar, and as our new website design is finished, you will be able to get to this easily from the homepage of the Desert Southwest Conference website. For now, I will include this committee page link in the follow-up notes, and I'll show you what we have coming up. So if you go down here under resources, the whole first row is the Hispanic Heritage Month resources. These two right here. I'm especially excited about this one. Cook something like the mole recipe shortcut, and then the 25 books by Latine. I think that's how to say it. So that 25 books, that one's linked right. That link brings you here from umcjustice.org, and it's got just a ton of books that you can, use for all sorts of different purposes, small group studies, sermon inspiration, maybe a little blurb for a newsletter, something for social media. So take a look. There's lots of really good stuff in there. And then the other link, the mole recipe, I'm not only excited because I use this Doña Maria mole jar when I make my mole, so I know it's a good recipe, but also because when I checked out their YouTube channel, and you can do that by clicking here and then watching on YouTube, then I went to the United Methodist Videos link. Then from there, I went to playlists. I see that there's a whole bunch of recipe videos from the United Methodist Church world. So let's take a look. So Native American fry bread. Oh, I mean, lots of really yummy stuff. I can only guess that, oh, look at that. You could even make conchas. So for fellowship time or something, you could, what I did years ago for Sunday school is I taught the kids, we made some of these desserts together. I think it was like a Heritage Sunday. I don't remember what it was, but we made pretzels one time as something about learning about prayer. And another time we made hot cross buns. And so we had made some in advance, but we also made some during the Sunday school class. And then we served them for fellowship. So Sunday school hosted the fellowship time on those particular Sundays. So just throwing some ideas out there in case you're wondering, why are you telling me about all these recipes? This is about communications, right? So I'm just sharing that because maybe you'll want to share some of these recipes with your Sunday school teachers. Share this YouTube playlist in case you're looking for what they could do for Hispanic Heritage Month. Or as you can see, these are not just Hispanic recipes, other recipe or other months as well, like Native American Heritage Month. Okay, questions about that? No, all right. The next thing, so I'm going to go back to the Desert Southwest Conference calendar, which you would just click up here to get to the calendar to see the other things that are coming up in October. So we know about the Church Cartographers webinar, which is October 19th, and you can now register. So if your leadership hadn't done that yet, you can click there and you'll access the registration from there. But the part that I really wanted to mention was the Affordable Housing Symposium. So FYI communicators, so I've kept saying, just register and your church can host a watch party. What I didn't realize is that all along we should have been saying, anyone that wants to attend or participate should register, not just the host church. So why does this matter? Because all the people that register, it may turn out that your church doesn't do anything with affordable housing, after watching this, maybe that's the case, but everybody that registers is going to get the follow-up information, the recording of the event. If there's any stuff coming down the pike of some other events or some new resource, they'll all get it. So if only one person registers at your church, whoever it is that's going to launch the viewing, they're going to be the only one that gets that information. And then it's up to them to decide, oh, do I send this to everybody? I don't even have everybody's contact information that attended. You never know what seeds are getting planted on these types of events. So it might not work right now, but maybe somebody that watched is able to share it with some other group or a different set of people at your church. So maybe down the road, it becomes a ministry of your church, and everybody will have access to those resources if everybody registers. So be sure to have everyone register so that we don't end up with kind of like a, I don't know, what is it called? Is it a bottleneck? I don't know what it is, but this way everybody gets the information. All right, now, the other thing that we had on the calendar that's coming up towards the end of the month is the recertification for disaster response. Oh yeah, we are in October. Okay. Way down here. I thought I saw it. Isn't it? Virtual recertification. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I'm not seeing it, but it was there. Maybe it's on another month, but well, you can take a look at the conference calendar to see, oh, maybe it was at the end of September. I think that's what it is. I was jumping ahead. There it is, Disaster Response ERT Virtual Recertification Training. So you can click on that to find out more, but that's just for people that have registered, that have received their training or been certified before. They have to do like a regular recertification. Sorry about the noise in the background. My dog's having a great time with their toy. But the thing is, what you can share is not just about how to get recertified, also share, and if you have never been certified before, if you're interested in this ministry, your church can request training by using this link here on the Disaster Response ERT committee page. And I'll send you this link as well. So it can be a training specifically for your church people, or it may end up being for churches in your area, or it could be a virtual one, who knows? But by filling out this form, that's how we let the disaster response team know that there's more interest. We need to schedule another training, and then they'll follow up with you or whoever fills out the form to get that all scheduled. All right, let me see, what else do I have? Oh, that's it. Questions about any of this? Yeah, go ahead.
I received a note from, I think it was from Joyce Terbold, about Pastor Appreciation Month next month. And I don't know if we did anything with that. There was a second part of that, and I didn't read it thoroughly, so I don't recall what it is. But they were looking for, what would you say, buy-in communication of that?
Mm-hmm. Well, I will see what we've put out in the past and see what resources are available. I'm so glad you brought that up. I'll include whatever I can find in my follow-up for Pastor Appreciation Month, which is in October. Yikes. It's already in like 3 days. So I'll also ask in that follow-up if anybody wants to share their ideas on what they've done, whether it's because of COVID or not, or whatever. I'll ask for that, and then I'll share that in next week's Tuesday talk. So we've got that, whatever it is that I get. But today, when I send out the follow-up email, I'll include whatever I find on Pastor Appreciation Month. Okay, any other questions, comments? Nothing? All right, well, thank you all for joining me. I think this might be a record time, 10 minutes. Oh yeah, go ahead, Jim.
Oh, I found the other part of the email. It's also Laity Sunday coming up here.
Yes.
Anytime during October too.
Thank you. Yes, Lady Sunday. Okay, so I'll look for both of those and send you all, and I'll ask for ideas as well. Because I always figure Lady Sunday means, oh, somebody, a lay person's going to do the sermon. That might not be the case. There could be other things that happen. I don't know. So we'll find out. If you all have some ideas of what you've done in the past, please email that to communications@dscumc.org, and I'll compile those and include it in next week's